number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is...
Hi everyone, it's Ruth M. Haynes with Energized Wednesdays. Today we're going to talk about change starts with me, okay? Everybody want to know how they can change the world or change their life, change the life of the family and everything like that. They want to know how they can change their circumstances. But you got to know that change starts with you. Change starts with you, okay? You got to become the new me. I'm the new me. You know, I'm on some new stuff right now. I'm the new me. That me last year, she was good, but she ain't me now. I'm better than I was before. I read more books than I did last year. I'm doing better things than I did last year. I want to see an improvement in my life every year. You know, I want to be a new person. I might be a different person from last month. Because last month I wasn't willing to do so many things I was afraid of. But whenever you decide to be a new person, that's when you become a new person. You don't have to wait for January 1st. You don't have to wait for a brand new year. You don't have to wait for a new job, a new boo, whatever to be a new person. You could be a new you today. You write on the calendar, new me today, day one. That's it. I'm not going to complain no more. I decided I'm not going to complain anymore. You know, I'm not going to just sit here and talk. I mean, I did that for a while. Like, oh, well, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. You know, that means I want to complain, but I ain't going to complain, right? But it's a great thing because sometimes complaining just takes us, we get ourselves in a negative place all by ourselves. So we don't really need any help from anybody else. But if you're going to be the new you got to number one, you got to say to yourself, I must be honest with myself. Can you do that with me? I must be honest with myself. Okay. I got to be honest with myself. I don't blank and I need to blank. So let's move forward. Let's change that. That's the new me. The new me is gonna clean up all the time. The new me is going to set goals and complete them. The new me is going to run. The new me is going to lose more weight. The new me is going to eat healthier. The new me is going to write more. The new me is gonna produce more. The new me is gonna sing more. The new me is gonna do everything that I want to do. You just say the new me is gonna do it. Yeah, the new me. Why not, right? So you got to know that you can transform yourself anytime you want. You need a makeover. You know, sometimes we need a makeover, and we women, you know, we do this. We get our hair fixed and we get our makeup and we get a new outfit and we feel like, girl, I'm doing it. What? I was killing them. Right? But not to change on the inside. I see the prettiest girls, but I'm like, you are raggedy. For real? Really, that's what's in your mind is what matters to me. What's in your mind is what's going to determine how you end up. If you don't change it, then there's situations going to make you change it. If you don't change how prideful you are, then life is going to humble you. If you don't change how wasteful you are, then you're going to be broke. If you don't change some things in your life, then you're going to be something that you don't want to be. So if you're honest with yourself, you can say, wow, I really need to work on that a little bit more, and you got to do that. So that leads me to my second point. I must improve myself. Say that with me. I must improve myself. Not I could improve myself, but I must, right? If you are ever studying for the LSATs or whatever, you have three choices. Four, really. It must be true, it must be false, or it could be true, or it could be false. Now that's taking true or false to a higher level, because something must be true, then it can't be, must be false, it can't be this, it can't be that. It's so complicated. But I'm telling you that it cannot be a could. It has to be a must. I must improve myself. See, I could improve myself says, I'll buy the book, but I'm going to sit it on my shelf. Guilty. I must improve says, I'll buy the ticket, but I won't show up to the conference so I can improve myself. I must improve myself or I should improve myself means, or could improve myself means I could go fly out to that conference that I know I should go to, but I won't do it. I could take that trip overseas, but I won't do it. I could, you know, you could say I could, but I'm saying, but I won't do it because you won't do it. at the end of the day, you won't do it. You got to know that I must improve myself. That means the books that you read, you know, fiction is great, but fiction ain't gonna help you with your life. You need to read books on, if I want to be a model, I'm going to be reading books about being a model. I'm going to read books about successful people. I'm going to see who the best model is and how they did it and what they're doing. I'm going to also read books on success. I'm going to read books on how to start my own business. If I want to start my own modeling agency. I'm just taking one example and going all the different ways you can go. I want to become a millionaire. So how do I become a millionaire? You know, whatever. I learned a long time ago, man, if you have a weakness, you pair that with a book, man, you're going to be all right. You're gonna be great. So you got to say, okay, I don't like to confront people, so I'm gonna read a book on confrontation. I don't like to step outside of my comfort zone, so I'm gonna read a book on my comfort zone. I don't like doing this thing or that thing, so I'm gonna read a book about it. I'm going to watch videos about it. I'm gonna grow myself. I'm gonna improve myself, and I'm not just gonna take the information in. I'm gonna put the information back out there. I'm gonna put it into practice, which leads me to my third point. I must be responsible for myself. Life won't change unless you change. Life won't change unless you change. You have to make the change. You can't say, I'm in a relationship with you, I think you need to change, or I'm leaving. You have to say, I have to change. No matter what you do, I allowed it. I allowed you to do these things, or I have my own issues that I'm dealing with. I don't have time for your issues. I don't have time to be your doctor. I don't have time for all of that. I have to change. I must be responsible for myself. If I love myself, I could be responsible for myself. If I love myself, then I can tell myself, hey, be honest with yourself. Do this, do that. Make the right choices. If I love myself, I will be responsible. And I'm not going to blame other people. It's on me. What I want is because I don't want to go get it. I don't want to go get it. Let me tell you something, okay? So I took a test a long time ago, and it was like, it was either the answer was either you like to win, you must win, or if you had a choice between winning and if you don't feel like doing it, then you don't do it. That's how you do it. Like, as long as you win in the end and you feel like you don't want to do it, then that's cool with you. And that's how I am. Like, I have been like that for a while, and it's like, no, you know, some people want to be right. That's what it was. You want to be right, or if you're not right and you win anyway, then that's okay with you. And some people don't try because of that. They don't try, so they say, well, at least I didn't try, so I won because I didn't put no effort into it. You can't live life like that. You can't live life, you know, like, oh man, I could have been in the NBA, I could have been in the NFL, I could have been doing this, I could have been doing that. Don't live life like that. Just say, I tried. You know, I was there. I was at the practice. Be responsible for your dreams, because there's people waiting on you. So who else? What else do you need? Change starts within. Change starts with you. Change starts with me. That's it today for our episode of Energized Wednesdays. All right, I hope you guys have enough energy to get through this week. You can definitely do it. And join us with our wake-up call every morning, 8:30, 712-432-1212. Access code is 127-697-740. I see you guys later.